In this video, I'm going to share with you how to transfer money from fiat exchange accounts to Bitcoin exchange accounts like Bittrex, KuCoin, or Binance. Because many of these exchange accounts, especially like Bittrex, Binance, KuCoin, and some of the other exchange accounts like Cryptopia, these exchange accounts do not offer ACH transfer in dollar or wiring of a dollar into these accounts. The only way you can deposit money into these exchanges is by remitting the Bitcoin from your Kraken or Gemini account into the Binance or Bittrex. In order to do that, first you need to purchase Bitcoin in Gemini or Kraken account, which is associated with buying it in the dollar. So, for example, let's take an example where you have already purchased some Bitcoin in your account. Then you need to go to transfer funds and click on withdraw from exchange. And when you click on withdraw from exchange, all you need to do is withdraw Bitcoin from exchange. Okay, and it'll ask you a destination address. You have to be very particular that you do not give a wrong address here, otherwise you will lose your funds. So a Bitcoin can only be remitted from a Bitcoin address to another Bitcoin address at another exchange. And then in order to do that, you have to find that exchange address. So let's go ahead and log into let's say you are remitting it to Binance to purchase some altcoins. So let us go and log into Binance first. So in Binance, once you have logged in using your two-factor authentication, you search for Bitcoin, you go to funds and deposits. Once you go to deposit, you look for BTC, which is your Bitcoin uh, address, and here it will show you an address. So this is the Binance deposit address for Bitcoin. So you copy address, and once you have copied this address, you go back to your Gemini account, and here you paste that address. So this same address that you have copied from here, the same address has to be pasted into the Gemini account. And once you paste this same address here, you will set a withdrawal amount. So you look at your balance, however balance you have, and you say, okay, in this case I have only 0.0022, so you cannot withdraw more than that. So 0.0020, let's say I want to withdraw that much amount, and you paste that address here. You need to verify, so the last four digits X6IC. Go back to Binance and see the last four here is X6IC. So you know that you have copied it correctly. You should always verify the last four and the first four. 1JTV, and then here you also validate that the first four is 1JTV. Once you have validated this, you say, okay, I want to review my withdrawal, and then you confirm this. And then what happens is within 20 or 15 to 20 minutes, typically you would see that your funds get transferred from the Gemini or Kraken exchange, whichever one you're using. It'll go to and get deposited in Binance. And the way you search for it is you go to there is a deposit history, and within 15 to 20 minutes you would see that your fund will get deposited over here. So that is a way to move money from uh, a dollar exchange to uh, like a Bitcoin exchange like Bittrex, Binance, and KuCoin. Similarly, I will also show you how you can do it from Kraken exchange. It's the same set of exercise. It could be a bit different, but let me quickly show it to you. So you go to here. You have to open your GAuth and give the Kraken GAuth a 6-digit code. So in Kraken, once let's say you have deposited money through wire transfer, Kraken only accepts wire transfer for deposit your dollar. Once let's say you have done that, you go to funding, and in funding you go to Bitcoin XPT, and you go to withdraw, and in withdraw you can say Bitcoin. Right now it is because this account is not fully established for tier 2 and tier 3, it is showing insufficient fund. But let's assume you have already done all that exercise. You add an address, and then here you say Binance personal, for example, and then you paste the Binance address here. So you go to the deposit address, you copy this address, and once you have copied this address, you go and you paste it here. And then save the address that you just pasted. So this way you now are setting up a withdrawal address from from Kraken to your personal Binance account, and this would essentially help you move Bitcoin or Ethereum, or this one is only for Bitcoin withdrawal, so it will move your funds from here to the address that you are setting it up here. And once you set that up, it will ask you to basically um, validate it with an email address. So this is how you do withdrawal from Kraken versus Gemini account. I hope this was useful, and thanks for subscribing here.